Okay, class. Today we will be learning about Stephen King. He is a very interesting man.
Hey, you stole me money.
What money? I don't owe you anything.
Because I said so.
What are you doing, young man?
It was an accident.
I'll be seeing you in detention. Now, back to Stephen King. Luke, have you learned your lesson?
I guess so.
I don't want to see you punching kids anymore. Now try to pay attention in class for once.
Yes, ma'am.
You can go now. Luke, did you get another detention today?
Yes.
We received a letter in the mail saying how poor you're doing at school. It said you have bad grades, bad imagination, and you're always causing trouble. Now we're going to have to...
What? The heck? What's going on? Oh, I get it. An angel? What the heck? This can't be. This is impossible.
Ah, but it is. I'm here to take you on a life journey.
What?
Come, for there is much to learn.
Why are you here?
I need to teach you to be a good kid. I especially need to help you with your imagination. Tell me what these remind you of.
Black and white. Black and white. Black and white.
You need an influence. Ah, I know who. Stephen King. Such a wonderful man.
You mean that guy Mrs. Graham was talking about in class today?
Yes. He was such an imaginative author. Let me tell you about him.
I don't pay attention in class, so what makes you think I'll pay attention now?
Because if you don't, I will destroy you.
Okay, I'm listening.
He was born in Portland, Maine on the 21st of September, 1947.
Where the heck is Maine?
Not important. Anyway, his parents were Donald and Nellie King. Donald left Stephen when he was a poor little 2-year-old. Oh, how it brings tears to my eyes.
Have your pity party later.
Fine. Donald was a merchant sailor, and Stephen found out that his father submitted several horror stories to magazines. None were accepted, though. But it is what inspired Stephen to become a horror writer.
Wow, this is actually kind of interesting. Go on.
As a child, Stephen was overweight and always had an active imagination. In high school, he wrote in the school newspaper. It was called The Village Vomit, and one day he said some bad things in it, and it made teachers very mad.
What did he say?
Not important. The guidance counselor thought that the student needed to express himself after the guidance counselor read The Village Vomit. So, she got him a job. He wrote about sports in a magazine called The Enterprise.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yes, it is. His mother was always encouraging him to submit writings for magazines and helped him send them in.
Did this guy go to college or what?
Of course he did. He went to the University of Maine in Orono and majored in English. He even got a bachelor's degree.
What's a bachelor's degree?
It's like the highest degree you can get in college.
What's a degree?
Basically, he could teach at a college if he wanted to. Now back to King. He married Tabitha Jane Spruce, who was a poet. He loved her dearly, and they had 4 children.
Yeah. Now I thought you said this guy is some big author.
I'm getting there! One day, he decided he wanted to become an accomplished writer, so he wrote 4 novels, but none were ever sold, which caused him much depression.
Wah, boo-hoo. Now does he ever become a good author or not?
Yes! His first big success was Carrie, It was inspired by a poor girl in his elementary class who was made fun of by her friends. Then his next big success was The Shining. It's about a family who gets trapped inside a spooky hotel.
So it's pretty scary?
Oh my, yes. He got the idea when he was on a Colorado vacation with his family near the end of the summer season. The resort they were staying at had many empty rooms, which gave him the idea for the Overlook Hotel, the setting in The Shining.
What are some other books of his?
Oh, there's so many! In fact, people said he was producing books way too fast. So he went under the pen name Richard Bachman. It took people 7 years until they figured out King was the author, even though his name was on every copyright page.
Okay, well, can you still tell me a few other books?
Yes, there is Eyes of the Dragon. This was made in 1991, and he made it for his daughter. There is also The Dark Half. This is one of King's more personal works. It's about an outsider who has a repressed hostility, and they can only let this out through writing. This person is similar to King and reminds him of himself.
Okay, so can we get to the main point of you telling me about Stephen King?
Although he didn't have a father most of his life, he was overweight. He had books turned down, and people talked about him. He never gave up. He always had an active imagination, no matter what problems he faced. You should be just the same way.
Yeah, I guess I could have a better imagination.
And do good in school. I believe you have learned your lesson. Now come. Before I go, we shall go relax at the pool of life.
Okay.
How can this be? The water's green and slimy!
Oh, run for your life!
It's just like a Stephen King book!
Oh no! It's gonna get me! Oh no! It's got me! It's got me! It's got me! It's got me! Ah, it's got me! It's got me! It's got me! It's got me!
Luke, what are you talking about?
Huh? Oh, nothing.
Well then, today we'll be learning about Stephen King. Do any of you know when he was born?
Oh,
Luke?
September 21st, 1947.
No, Luke, I'm sorry, that's right. You actually got it right. Good job, Luke. Luke, have you learned your lesson?
I gotta get this right. It's not funny.
All right, I'll try not to look at you. Luke, did you get another detention today?
Yes.
We received a letter.
Luke, did you get another detention today?
Yes.
Luke, did you get another detention today?
Yes.
No!